Hello, Aquarius. Welcome to your August 2023 reading. My name is Dawn, and you're listening to Dawn Williams Tarot. Welcome to my channel. Okay, as we shuffle the cards, what does Aquarius need to know about the month of August? What lessons are in store, universe? What does our Aquarians need to know about next steps, any obstacles? What do they need to know for their soul growth, their personal growth this month? Aquarius energy. How can we level up our Aquarius friends? This is a very energetic month, the month of August. We have 2 full moons this month. We also have the Lion's Gate this month. We've got planets that are retrograde. So the energies are really kind of different. And one of the things that I've been personally picking up is that we're really expected to go within ourselves this month and really clear out some baggage. Clean up some stuff that we haven't wanted to look at before, whether it's behaviors or, procrastination, whatever it is, right? We're being challenged this month. And from the readings that I've been doing, I can see that across the board so far. Okay, so let's see what the universe wants to convey to our Aquarius friends. Okay, Aquarius. Wow. This is a big month for you. I typically do a 5-card spread for these types of readings because it gives me a good overall feeling as to what you're going to be facing, what your challenges are, what beautiful things are coming in for you. And what has surprised me is that you have 4 major arcana cards from 5 cards. So that means that energy has been building up for you Aquarians for quite a long time. To get you to this point of where you're actually sitting here before me having this reading for you. That it looks like that this energy is coming from outside of your creations in a way, meaning that the universe has been wanting to get your attention for quite a long time based on some of these cards. And now you're going to be forced into looking at that. However, I do want to emphasize that this month is a highly energetic, positive month. This would be the best month for you to be able to do some of this shadow work, some of the work that you may have been putting off for a time. So your first card is what outlines your message for this month. This is the Tower card. Again, this is a major arcana card. Tower cards usually are things that come in because Spirit has been trying to get your attention for a while, and maybe you have not been doing the work. So it feels as though out of nowhere, this energy is going to come in and it's going to feel like it's just grabbing that rug from underneath you. So it can be kind of a sudden, unmistakable transformation. But that's what this card is about. It's like it's going to break everything down all the way to your foundation. And then you're given an opportunity to rebuild. What this card is saying is that you need to get ready to move, right? That means that energy is coming in, big energy is coming in. You cannot ignore these signs any longer. If you have been feeling trapped emotionally, physically, maybe you're in a relationship you don't want to be in, maybe there's a situation that has been really difficult, that you have not had the internal, oh, I don't know, maybe you just haven't been able to face some of these things. But now it's an opportunity for you to look at them, go deep inside of yourself, do some of this shadow work, release into the light anything in your life that you consider to be more of a chaos or chaotic type of an energy. Okay, this is telling you that this is allowing you to bring in a new perspective and a new awareness about your life and where you want to go. This is about upheaval and change. However, you also have some other really beautiful cards here. So even though it sounds as though this is a very scary card, it feels as though you've been needing to release for quite a long time and get you out of certain situations that you may be finding yourself in right now. Your next step, excuse me, your next step is the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a beautiful card. As you can see, she looks as though she's releasing a piece of her soul, and she feels elated for being able to release her soul. So once again, it's this trapped energy, this energy that you may be in a situation or have been in a situation for a long time that you have been needing to find it within yourself to overcome, find it within yourself to have a new awareness. This card is also talking to you about spiritual awakening. So this is actually going to be a good month for you, even though it does look as though there's going to be some work to do on a deeper level. This is also saying that you need to be open and honest with yourself. It is telling you to remove all the masks, right? Because we all wear masks. We all put the persona as to what we feel that people want to see, and how we, portray ourselves to the world. Well, this is telling you to remove those masks and become your true, authentic self. And if you do that, it tells you that you will have a spiritual awakening and you'll be able to see things with a new set of eyes and a new way that you've never been able to look at before. This card is also telling you that whatever has kept you stuck in this previous energy that you're going to be working through, that you need to forgive yourself for allowing yourself to be in this situation, whatever that situation means. This is telling you that you need to accept your beautiful heart. You need to be your own champion. You can do those things. You will be able to express in this same way. You will be released. You're going to be releasing something that has been bottled inside of you for quite a long time. And as you do that, your obstacle, or the thing that you need to be aware of, is going to be this Empress card. Now, the Empress card is a beautiful card. She really is. She is about the divine feminine energy. She's about fertility. She's about birth. She's about nurturing. She has all the tools, right? She has all the loving, nurturing tools about growth, prosperity, abundance. Oh, and by the way, since this is an obstacle card, you may, if you do not want to have a baby, you might want to make sure that you have protection, because this is also the fertility card. But as this is an obstacle for you, the thing that I pick up is that you may be feeling that you're an emotional overload. I mean, there's a lot of information here. You are going through Tower moment and you're going through this Judgment card. So you may be feeling emotionally depleted. Maybe you feel like, on some days you're going to feel fine and other days it's just going to hit you. And that's kind of the way that this cyclical energy works, right? So when you find yourself in those low points, find something that will nurture you. Whether that is going to get an ice cream, taking a hot bath, soaking your feet, getting a massage, whatever self-care is and what it means to you personally, that's what you should do. You should nurture yourself. Be the mother to yourself. Hug yourself, right? Give yourself a big hug. You're going through a lot. You have been processing a lot. The thing that it also cautions you is when you feel like you're backed up against the wall or you're facing all of these obstacles and you're starting to feel very overwhelmed, be careful that you do not become self-defensive and that you lash out and take it out on other people. Realize that they are not the people that are bringing you these lessons. These lessons are coming from your soul. Your soul is trying to get your attention, okay? So pay attention, do the work. You can make this either hard on yourself or you can make this as gentle and as flowing, progressive as you can. The other thing that she talks about is she's reaffirming your message that when you do this work, that you will be moving in the right direction. Okay, so she is giving you that big hug. Just when you feel overwhelmed, go within. You can just take a break. You don't have to answer your phone if you don't want to. You don't have to do whatever it is that you feel like you're obligated to do. You are allowed to take the breaks that you need, and I hope that you will do that this month. So for your strength card is this 10 of Swords. Typically, this card is a card of endings. So it could be that you're walking away from this whole experience telling yourself, okay, well, that was a mental exercise, because a lot of it is mental exercise, right? And Swords has to do with the way that we think. It talks about how we communicate. Swords have to do with how we express our thoughts, how we make decisions. And if you look at her, if this was going to be your strength card that you're capable of doing, and she's clearly walking away and she's walking towards the sun, she's walking towards the light, she's leaving behind the things that are no longer serving her. You have those abilities too. You've probably done them many times in your life. You could be a sensitive. You could be a person that doesn't like conflict. You could be a person that feels a lot more introverted and don't really want to express all the things that you think and feel. So you probably have the ability to be able to walk away. This card is telling you that you're walking away to a new dawn. You're walking away to a new start. You're bouncing back from any painful releases that you're doing, right? Any painful releases that you're doing with this card, and having these aha moments, this moment of awareness, this moment of clarity, right? These are just beautiful cards. It's a lot of work. It really is a lot of work, but it's going to be worth it for you this month. Your final card is the Justice card. The Justice card is another major arcana. And if you look at this woman, she kind of has her eyes closed, but I wonder if she's not looking down into the water and looking beneath, right? Beneath the stuff that we typically don't like to look at. She is holding these two cups. One cup is lit, the other cup is dark. So to me, that's the balance between the dark and the light. I feel like you're going to be working through that energy this month. You're going to be working through your dark night of the soul, releasing some of that so that you can step into your light. Okay. Her energy is about truth, and she's confirming that you're on the right path, that you believe in fairness, you believe in accountability, These are all attributes and energies that you're going to be operating from by the end of this month. So she's asking you to remove any negative charges that may trigger you, right? She's telling you to step into your shoes of fairness. She's telling you to seek and find that balance within yourself. Okay. This card also has, every card has multiple meanings. And basically, what you do when you do a reading is you figure out the story as you go, as to when the cards are surrounding the other cards, how the intention could be. This card could be, for some of you, legalities that you may be facing this month. It could be that you're coming into an inheritance. It could be that you are, creating your will. It could be that you've got some legal issues that you're resolving this month. It could also be that there's things that are going to be going into arbitration. So those are all possibilities for some of you. And overall, I actually think that this is a good reading. I feel like it may sound overwhelming to you off the bat, but it's going to come in regardless of whether or not you were planning to do this work or not. And now that you have had this reading and you are aware of the energies coming in potentially for you, Aquarius, you now are armed with knowledge. How will you move forward? How will you respond to the triggers? How will you respond to those things that come in for you to look at that you haven't wanted to look at? This is a fabulous opportunity for you to do a lot of clearing and a lot of healing. I hope this message has been helpful to you. I hope that, you will keep the things that resonate and release anything that doesn't seem to be a match for you, as this is a general reading. It's not going to be perfect for everyone. But it has been my pleasure and my honor to read for you today. And I hope that you will come back for your reading for the month of September. Until then, enjoy your August. Thank you for being here.